I have a Madden experiment video
Choose
here
which
for y'all
team you'll
boys.
begin your
Basically, we're gonna
franchise
do a
with.
video where if every quarterback on like their division rival switch team, so basically Herbert on the Broncos, Bo Nix on the Chargers, for example, guys. I'm gonna join this as the Steelers because I do want to basically make Shador Sanders a starter. That's what I did for the. You'll see the rosters, guys. I'm gonna keep it all base settings. We're just gonna use the whoever head
The
coach they
menu
have.
on the
This is a
left lets you
simulation. This
adjust
isn't
your
like a
league
long
settings
term
and where to
episodic
start your
like video
franchise.
series, like whatever
Preseason,
coaches.
regular
We're just doing a
season,
1 year
or with a
sim.
fantasy
Whoever
draft.
wins the Super Bowl, who's the best team. We're not gonna have no touching. We will watch the Super Bowl. Like we'll watch some playoff games just for like sim experience stuff. But with that being said, we're gonna turn off injuries and all that. We don't want to leave that up for, you feel me, shenanigans, guys. Once again, we're gonna turn off trades. We're gonna turn off injuries because I don't want them to be able to have like any type of trades going on. We're gonna keep it pretty mellow, injuries off, all that stuff. It's a 1 year sim. Once again, guys, it's all 1 year sim. We're gonna keep everything on stock, minimum roster size. We're gonna make it where they can't even cut people. So with that being said, I want this to keep it like as stock it is. We're gonna get straight to the starting point. We're gonna start in the preseason. I'm gonna sim to the regular season. You guys are gonna see like how stuff is. We joined as the Steelers because once again, guys, I did spoil it. I want Shador Sanders to be the starting quarterback of the Steelers because I just think it was cinema. So with that being said, we did make Shador Sanders to start. But let's get through these rosters, guys. This is a really exciting video. I'm excited to bring y'all boys today. Hopefully, I'll fuck with it, bro. And with that being said, guys, let's run through the rosters, bro. Let's get it. As you guys can see, we have Shador Sanders on the Steelers. On the Texans, we put Trevor Lawrence, guys. Like for examples, like with the Broncos, it's kind of easy. The Raiders are the worst team in the West, like worst quarterback rating wise. I put Mahomes there, for example. So that's a spoiler. You guys see Anthony Richardson is on the Titans. I wanted to put somewhere where everyone will get a starting chance. Bears got JJ. Bengals got Lamar. Tua's on the Bills. Herbert, Aaron Rodgers, Bryce Young, Darnold. Bo Nix on the Chargers. That hurts my soul. Geno Smith on the Chiefs. Cam Ward on the Colts, Hurts, Commanders. You guys can see basically where I'm going with this. Everyone should be a starter. We gotta actually, I'm gonna try to trade for Kirk Cousins just so like I could make Spencer Rattler the starter. You guys can see basically everyone else is pretty much starting for their division rival. So with that being said, guys, there's not really much that needs to be said here. I'm gonna trade for that boy I said Geno Smith. I'm gonna trade for that boy Kirk Cousins real quick so he's not a factor in this video because I don't want obviously him to start. That's not the goal. I want who did I trade there? I forgot even who I put on flex. Was it like Spencer Rattler?
Here
so
are a player's
I want Spencer
motivations.
Rattler to basically, like, you feel me, not play. So with that being said, I'm gonna actually make Kirk Cousins like a kicker, so he just gets released or whoop de whoop. But with that being said, guys, hopefully I'll fuck with this video. I'm also sitting right with like, guys, I'm not gonna do no games. I'm not gonna do no like trying to build a team out, make them win. Like it's just gonna be a pure sim, pure chaos. We're gonna move Kirk to long snapper. So that should make Spencer Rattler starter, and it does. As far as all this like shenanigans go, once again, guys, we are not going to do that. We are going to sim straight to the regular season. Let's see who wins the Super Bowl, bro. I'm excited for this little experiment, bro. With that being said, guys, this should be an interesting video. When we get to the playoffs, we'll obviously watch like playoff game by playoff game because I think that would be pretty fun. Just to see like maybe like the fourth quarter of games, just to see how it goes for the sim experience. So with that being said, guys, we got a weird game right here. Shador versus, I don't really remember who the starting quarterback is for the Jets in the sim type video, but let's sim to the regular season. Let's see who's balling out, and we'll go check out stats and all that crazy stuff. So yeah. All right, guys. So we are simming now to the middle season. It looks like the Steelers. Let's go look at our where's our record? All right, let's hear. We are 2-4. The Packers are 3-3. Let's go look at stats around the world. Lamar Jackson is leading the league in passing. Geno Smith leading the Chiefs. Russell leading on Dallas. We're just gonna go through stats by stats passing. Because once again, we're just gonna go through. We don't need to really look at other player stats. That boy JJ McCarthy's cooking. There we go. You like to see. Oh, I didn't mean to rush and ignore that. Bears passing. We know JJ Lamar Jackson having a solid year. Tua having a solid year on the Bills. Justin Herbert going crazy on the Broncos. Aaron Rodgers regressing. Bryce Young not having the best year. Sam Darnold's having a good year. Bo Nix not having a good year, unfortunately. Geno and Cam not having a good season. Hurts honestly not having a good season either without that Eagles. Russell Wilson's cooking on the Cowboys. Josh Allen doing Josh Allen like things. Jaden Daniels 9-3, good. Spencer Rattler, having the worst one of them all, being on a different team. Dak Prescott cooking on the Giants. CJ cooking on the Jags. Drake May doing Drake May things. Jordan Love doing. Jared Goff 11-1. I don't think that him and Baker are having good years. Justin Fields is actually having a good year passing the ball. Mahomes with Mahomes like things. Brock Purdy doing good. Joe Burrow not having the best seasons. Michael Penix not having a good season over there in New Orleans. Kyler Murray not having a good season over there. Shador Sanders It's having the worst season. Texans, Titans are doing all right, and then Vikings, Caleb Williams is going crazy. All right, guys, we're gonna sim a little more, bro. That's crazy, bro. Shador Sanders is doing terrible, guys. Look, I'm not gonna upgrade no players, guys. We're gonna sim to the playoffs and see who's doing good. There we go, bro. I can't believe like that shit's kind of crazy. That those are the stats, but I'll see y'all in the playoffs. All right, guys, we're here at the end of the season, bro. I don't know if we're able to save the 500 record. We went 7-10. The Steelers officially lose their 500 record. As you guys see, the playoffs. The Broncos made the playoffs. Looks like Lamar Jackson had a crazy year. Not up to the passing touchdowns, ironically, that he should have. But, hey, Shador Sanders kind of turned it around. Trevor Lawrence, 24-10. Anthony Richardson, 21-13. Caleb, 21-12. I don't want to really spoil anything right there. We'll go look at the NFL like leader. Spencer Rattler turned it around on the Falcons. What the fuck? Okay, guys, let's go team by team real quick, though. Spencer Rattler, bro, he had one of the worst starts. J.J. McCarthy didn't finish the season strong. I don't know why I keep doing rushing. I'm sorry, it's a habit. As far as leaders go, Lamar Jackson had a solid year. Tua had a really good year. Herbert had a Herbert year. Aaron Rodgers, really bad year. Bryson, Sam Darnold, not that bad. Bo Nix had 14 picks. Geno was 17 picks. Cam Ward with 18 picks on the Colts. 20-10. 26-6 for Russ. Russ light numbers. Josh Allen back to his young years. Spencer Rattler being 33-18 is crazy. Matthew Stafford 21-10. Yo, this is kind of crazy. CJ Stroud had a good year. Drake May had a really good season for a second-year player. Shout out to him. Jared Goff, Baker. I wonder who the MVP is. If Justin Herbert, 30. Oh my God. Brock Purdy, 42-8, 26-15. Oh my God. Kyler, 18-17, and Shador had more interceptions than passing touchdowns. He's the only quarterback in the NFL, or in this sim, I guess you could say, with more interceptions than touchdowns. We could go look at the MVP real quick. That was interesting to say the least. Brock Purdy wins MVP on the Rams. Justin Herbert is second in MVP, guys. Oh, let's go look at the MVPs. Lamar, 3. Mahomes, Jaden, Tua, Drake May up in there. And Dak, bro, damn. All right, as you guys see, Brock Purdy, he won basically the, you feel me, MVP, bro. We are gonna switch teams real quick. I'm gonna switch to one of these playoff matchups here for us. I'm gonna switch to Broncos and Justin Herbert, bro. I want to see how this playoff game goes. Guys, I'm gonna switch teams so we can watch. I'm gonna send to the fourth quarter basically every one of these playoff games. We are gonna once again switch teams real quick to the Broncos. We're gonna watch this Broncos and Raiders playoff game. Mahomes versus you feel me, Mahomes. Mahomes versus, I said, did I say it's Mahomes versus Mahomes? I meant Herbert versus Mahomes, guys. We're gonna create a new character. We're gonna see who wins the Super Bowl, bro. Let's go see the fourth quarter of this Broncos game.
You'll begin your franchise.
I'm gonna sim fourth quarter by fourth quarter, guys. Like I said, keep it on real life.
The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings.
Let's go watch this fourth quarter of this game. Guys, it is a snow game in Denver. Mahomes on the Raiders. Herbert on the Broncos. This is making my skin crawl as a Broncos fan, bro. Oh, the Broncos are out there. Hopefully the Broncos win. Is Herbert a playoff choker? Is it the Chargers? We will find out here today. We are doing play the full game. We're obviously, like I said, not going to play the game because I just want to see the end of the game. We are going to jump forward to the end of this game, guys. Let's see what happens. Herbert and the Broncos. Mahomes and the Raiders take a lead. Broncos and Herbert take a lead. The Broncos and Herbert, they're cooking right now. 14-10, 17-10. The Broncos are winning with Herbert once again. Broncos are doing it. Herbert goes on there and gets another one. The Mahomes responds on the Raiders. Herbert gets down there and gets another touchdown. 24-30. Let's go. Hold up. Let's watch. Let's sim possession by possession, or we don't want to miss anything right here. Final like 2 minutes. If it's a game-winning drive on the hands, we will watch it. Herbert going down there on the Broncos, 3-yard rush, 3rd and 11, and they punt the ball. 2 minutes here. Can Mahomes lead a game-winning drive on the Raiders? We are about to see here. We're going to put the speed on slow, and we're going to watch the end of this game, guys. Let's see what happens here, guys. Mahomes trying to lead a game-winning drive on the Raiders once again with the Ashton GMT. Brock Bowers, a really good team around him against the Broncos defense with Justin Herbert. Shotgun finds who is that? Jacoby Myers for a big first down. But once again, 2-minute warning. Looks like Herbert has a pick earlier. Jacoby Myers has been cooking. 2-minute warning in the wild card. Wait, it's the wild card. This is the wild card of the things left. Broncos defense is playing for this to be the last drive of the game here. Herbert, I said Herbert, my bad. Mahomes gets sacked by Alex Singleton. They burn their time out there on the 25-yard line. 3rd and 19 here. Can the Herbert-led Broncos get his first win in Denver? Oh, playoff win in Denver. First playoff win of his career. Drops it off to number 18, the rookie, and he drops the ball. It is 4th and 19 for all the marbles. If they do not get a first down here, they lose the game. Herbert wins his first ever playoff game. Shotgun, Ashton GT to his left. Jacoby Myers in motion. Drop back. Pressure in his face. He dumps it off, and he's going to be just short of the first down. Wait, he got the first down. No, they didn't, and the Broncos are going to win the game. Herbert in the... Wait, why aren't they running it? I think they're running it here. They're not kneeling the ball. They should be kneeling here. Shotgun left. Herbert throwing it, but has someone over the middle. What are they doing? The Broncos are coming back out here. Bro, they just need to run the ball. Why are they giving them the chance to come back in this game? I couldn't tell you. Broncos coach is playing ballsy football today. Drop back. They're passing it again. Herbert scrambling, and he throws a pick. Herbert with a playoff sell. The Raiders have a chance to win this game. Oh my God. Jermaine Pratt with a pick on the Raiders. Yo, this is crazy. Herbert throws a pick late in the game of the wild card. Steps up. He has so many people open right in front of him, and he throws a pick to the most covered man. He tries to find his number 1 receiver in Cortland Sutton. Mahomes has another chance. Broncos defense is gassed. Can Mahomes and the Raiders lead a victory for the Broncos? I said lead for the Broncos. For the Raiders. I said Herbert. I'm getting so much mixed up right now. Can Mahomes lead a game-winning drive for the Raiders? He finds his tight end Brock Bowers, slips, uses their last time out. They are on the 11-yard line. A big sack here ends the game most likely. Broncos need a stop. Herbert sold the game. I don't know why they didn't run the ball. Drops it off to GT. Gets pushed out of bounds, though. They are on the 8-yard line. 23 seconds left. Herbert sold the game. I can't believe it. Mahomes got 2 people in the backfield. 1 touchdown on the game with 1 pick. Can the Broncos defense stay true? Can PS2 someone make a play? Gets sacked by DeAndre Tillman, the XFL player. 19 seconds left. I don't know. It looks like they're spiking it. There might be a few more plays left in this game. The Raiders are on the 15 with 13 seconds left in the game. The Broncos, I would say, would have been Super Bowl favorites, or maybe the Rams with the quarterback swapperoos. On the 15-yard line, 3rd and goal, 12 seconds left. Mahomes in shotgun. The pressure in his face dumps it off to Brock Bowers. He slips again, and he gets tackled. This is going to be most likely the end of the game. Are they going to be able to get a playoff? 3, 2, 1, and the Broncos win the game after Herbert throws a pick, and the Broncos move on with a Herbert. What a great game, bro. That was so fucking bro. Dude, that was so fucking nerve-wracking, guys. Oh my God. Let's get to the next playoff game. We're going to cut to it, bruh. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. Next AFC game. This is probably one of the... We'll watch one NFC game, which is going to be the Eagles versus Panthers, guys. We are now in the next interesting AFC game. We got Trevor Lawrence leading the charge on the Texans versus Tua in the Bills. Texans take a 14-point lead, 17-3, 24-3. This looks like it's going to be a blowout. The Texans are winning. Tua can't get nothing going, 31-3. Trevor Lawrence doesn't appear to be... Oh, the Bills get some points late in the game. Are they going to be able to surge a comeback? And they cannot, and the Texans win the game with Trevor Lawrence. I thought that game was going to be way more interesting, guys. It wasn't, guys. We got one more wild card matchup to watch. You can see Tua and the Bills. Ew, that's a disgusting sight walking off the field here today. He's about to shake hands with Trevor Lawrence on the Texans, guys. Excuse me, I drank some soda. I got a little bit of burps. That was an interesting playoff game so far, man. Listen, you guys can see Trevor Lawrence led the charge of the Texans. We're going to cut to the next game. I really thought that game was going to be more interesting. I will obviously keep it in the video just so y'all can see we did that. I'm going to create a new character. We're going to go to the Panthers and Eagles game. I'm not messing with no players upgrades. I'm keeping that all to the computer, bro. I don't want no like shenanigans, no me boosting someone's team to win the game. We're going to create a new character. We're going to get straight over there to Philly. We're flying into Philly right now. You guys see Jaden Daniels. I don't know why I said JJ. I'm thinking of JJ McCarthy. Jaden Daniels on the Eagles. Hurts is on the Commanders. I don't know if they made the playoffs. It doesn't appear so. With that being said, don't worry about the 200 stat points. As you guys can see, bro, we are motioning in motion right now. I don't think none of these playoff games are really much interesting. 8 and 9, like, this is a good matchup right here, guys. Eagles versus Panthers. Let's say once again, Jaden Daniels on the Eagles. Baker Mayfield, you know, a comeback king, an underdog. Some must say, on the Panthers. Back on the Panthers for the second time in his NFL career. Can he pull up the upset in Philly against the Eagles, bruh? Let's find out here. We are going to sim to the end of the game. We don't want no involvement with who wins this game. We're just going to sim straight to the end. We'll get to the next round of the NFL playoffs. So with that being said, Panthers take a lead. Baker and the Panthers are beating Jaden Daniels and the Eagles right now. 17-0, guys. These games are blow. Oh, but Eagles do score. Jaden does lead a touchdown. Panthers going down there trying to get some points, and they're winning by 17. The Eagles get stuffed. Oh my God, Baker Mayfield might be the biggest comeback kid in the underdog kid in the whole world. They win 34-7. Baker Mayfield back on the Panthers, get them a playoff win against JD5 and the Eagles, bro. The Eagles are not back-to-back Super Bowl champions with Jalen Hurts. Some people say he's a system quarterback, but hey, it appears that maybe he is the system, bruh. Baker Mayfield and the Panthers back in his second stint in Carolina. He beats the Super Bowl champs. You get what I'm saying? You guys see JD had 1 touchdown. Baker had 3 and 240. Got them over the hedge. We're going to sim one more week, and then we're going to be in the divisional round, guys. We're going to go playoff game by playoff game. I want to show like 2-3 playoff matchups at a time. Once again, on the Eagles, I'm not having no involvement in anything, guys. We're going to sim the next week. You feel me? With that being said, guys, you guys can basically see where we are here today. The Eagles, obviously, once again, got eliminated. The next matchups, we have Broncos and Jaguars. I'm sorry. Baltimore and Houston versus the Rams, Panthers, and then Giants and Lions, guys. Let's go create our new person. We're going to go straight to that Broncos game versus, I think it's CJ Stroud and the Jaguars. So that's an interesting game right there. I'll see y'all boys there, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. My Super Bowl picks, I'm going to go with the Broncos and Rams to make it to the Super Bowl with the quarterback switch, bro. So once again, the Rams have Purdy, Broncos have Herbert. We're going to go see who's going to be the better playoff winner. I'm not trying to do that. That's my bad. We're going to go to, you know what I'm saying, create a new real-life NFL coach. There's going to be a different coach for, like, I feel like every matchup because we keep retiring, I think. Or no, Peter Gaffney, legendary, not real coach, by the way. We're going to get straight into this game against the Jaguars, bro. Divisional playoff match here. Quarterbacks, once again, swapped, bro. Herbert on the Broncos. Stroud on the Jaguars. Play full game, bro. Let's get straight to it. I don't want no involvement. Once we get into the game, we're going to sim. I'll catch y'all boys there, bro. This has been an interesting sim. Brock Purdy is the reigning MVP. We will watch his game next. Can the Broncos beat the Jaguars today? All right, guys. You guys see we're simming in the game. Herbert and the Broncos take a lead on Stroud and the Jaguars. Up 10-0. Up 13-0. There's a lot of blowouts been happening. Broncos and Herbert are up 7. Broncos trying to keep momentum alive. Been kind of slow scoring defensive battle for most part. Broncos are up 7. They're up 10. Broncos Herbert are up 10 trying to win the playoff game. Okay, hold up, guys. I'm simming a little too fast right now. 4th and 7. We are going to watch the final moments of this game. We are going to sim to the end of the game, watching the final moments. Oh, it looks like the Broncos are kneeling it. Oh, they're punting it. I don't think the Jaguars are going to get any points. I will watch the remaining part of this game to see if anything crazy happens, but I think Stroud and the Jaguars are inevitably done, guys. I will cut to see if there's any big moments. On to the conference championship with Herbert. Herbert has become a playoff winner in Denver, while some people say when he's on the Chargers, he's not a playoff winner. Unfortunately, Herbert gets a big dub, and Stroud and the Jaguars, my fault, get a loss. And Broncos are moving on to the next round. They're going to either play the winner of, I forgot who the Broncos are playing. They are playing the winner of the what game is it? I'm drawing a blank. The Broncos play the winner, I think, of the Texans game, which is Trevor Lawrence. And who else is there in the AFC playoffs left? I low-key forgot. Broncos are either going to play the Ravens or the Texans. We are going to rush over there to the Ravens game right now. They are playing, like I said, Trevor Lawrence in the Texans. And then Lamar Jackson's on the Bengals, so that means Joe Burrow is actually on the Ravens. So with that being said, we're going to go watch Joe Burrow in Baltimore play a new team that he's obviously never been on. I don't think he will ever be on Baltimore. It's a different site over here. Joe Burrow leading the charge with that big Ravens roster. I'm not going to lie, the Ravens are a scary team with Joe Burrow. They're obviously a scary team with Lamar. They're obviously a really scary team with Joe Burrow with the throwing ability. Lamar is a good passer too. The Ravens, I think, are the first seed in this simulation. We're going to go straight to the game. I did not mean to do offense. When it gets to the offense, I will obviously, like, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Sim. But with that being said, guys, we're going to get straight into this game. Can the Ravens have playoff success? Can they beat the Texans? Trevor Lawrence and the Texans are looking like underdogs. They're on a Cinderella run right now. Divisional playoff at M&T Bank Stadium, bro. Texans go down there, and let's see what happens. The camera work, but it looks like the Ravens do take a touchdown lead. They're up 6-3, 13-3. Burrow and the Ravens are up 3 on. Oh, they're up 6. It's going back for a defensive battle, 24-10. Can Trevor Lawrence and the Texans get some points? Burrow and the Ravens are pulling away. The Texans and Trevor Lawrence get some points. They're making it interesting. Okay, hold up, hold the phone. The Ravens have to pull away in this game. Can they get the job done? Can Baltimore get the job done? They just need to run out the clock. I don't think. Oh, this game's over. This game is officially over. It's going to be the Burrow-led Ravens versus Herbert-led... Bro, this is so, like, cinematic, bro. Burrow, Herbert, same draft class on their division rivals. Yo, who is going to be the better quarterback when it comes to point in the playoff, bro? This video has been absolutely cinematic to its peak. We have the Panthers thing. We're going to go straight to the Brock Purdy Rams game. I forgot who they're playing, bro. And after that game... I don't think that much needs to be said. Tyler Linderbaum, crazy face game, by the way. He looks like a toad. No disrespect to him. He probably would destroy me. But we're going to go to this. Actually, guys, I'm not going to go to the Rams game. Actually, we'll see. We'll flip a coin. If it lands on heads, we'll go to the Rams game. If it lands on tails, we'll go to the Giants and Lions game. Let's flip a coin and see what happens. Hey, Siri, flip a coin. I don't know if you guys can see that. It says tails. So that means we're gonna go watch the Giants and Lions game, guys. I forgot who's on the Lions quarterback. I think it's Jordan Love, and then the Giants quarterback, if I'm not mistaken, is Dak Prescott. So that's also another cinematic matchup, if you ask me. You know, Dak Prescott has struggled against Jordan Love in playoff games, and I know you might say the teams are better than this sort, but hey, can Dak and the Giants, led by Brian Dibble and the Giants, beat the Lions, bro? We're gonna sim straight to this game, or get straight to this game. Playoff moment. I'm not gonna watch the game. I'm gonna go handle some shit in the back. We are gonna sim this game. I will actually be back to watch the fourth quarter, guys. I'm drunk. But yeah, let's get it.
Brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. This evening, the capper to this divisional round. It's the New York Giants.
All right, Jordan Love and the led Detroit Lions versus Dak Prescott and the Giants, bro. We are going to get straight into this game. We are going to sim, bro. I don't, like I said, guys, I don't want no involvement, right? Jordan Love is on the Lions. Is that what it just said? Yeah, Jordan Love is on the Lions. Dak Prescott is on the Giants, bro. We are simming to the end of this game right here. Who can win, bro? Dak Prescott takes a 3-point lead, 6-point lead. The Lions finally get the lead, 1-point lead for Jordan Love and Lions. Giants have been kind of in a box, just getting field goals. Jordan Love has, bro, straight field goals for the Giants here today. Golly. They do finally get a touchdown. It's 19-14, 19-22. Let's sim possession by possession. We don't want to miss a key moment in this game. We are going to sim the end of possession. My dog is barking. We're going to ignore her right now. It's 5 minutes left. Who has the ball? The Lions have the ball. They're trying to put this game away. We're going to sim play by play. We don't want to... Actually, we'll sim in this possession. Are the Giants defense... Can they get a stop? And they... What I miss? They had the ball. It said the Lions had the ball. 2 minutes and 27 seconds. We'll watch the final 1 minute and 30 seconds of this game. The Lions are trying to go down there and get a game-winning drive out of Jordan Love and the Lions. So with that being said, we are going to watch this game. I'm going to mute my mic, and I'm going to turn off my camera. Dog barking. I don't want to know you guys. Let's watch. See what happens.
A run with Gibbs. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. First and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Gibbs. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Get about 6 before he's taken down. It's a gain of 6. The Lions call their first timeout. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. So here comes 3rd and 5. Gibbs. And he is going to have a Lions first down, able to get 8 on 3rd and 5. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. 10 at the 28-yard line. He'll run. He's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop it back behind the line. It's second down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off.
Ice kick for the win here, bro. Are the Lions clutch? Can Dan Campbell and the Lions win this game? Make it on to play whoever they're going to play in the conference championship. This is a 46-yard field goal from Fox. I can't see. Is it good? They were ice. And it looks like it's down Broadway. The Lions do pull off the up. Well, I wouldn't even say this is an upset. The Lions do pull off the victory with Jordan Love as their starting quarterback. There's 1 second left. Can any miracles happen? They're going to kick the ball off right down the middle. Are the Giants going to bring it out? And they are going to bring it up. I don't know who the kick returner is. Is that Cam Scatterbo? And he does get stopped. Jordan Love and the Lions do hold on. And guys, we are going to the conference championships. I'm excited, bro. I'll see y'all boys there. We got the Broncos led by Herbert and the Ravens led by Joe Burrow and them boys. Let's see who pulls off the big victory here. The Broncos beat the Ravens. This is a very hard matchup for the Broncos. This is going to be a tough matchup for the Broncos. The Ravens go down there and get a touchdown. They're up 7. Broncos defense responds. They get a touchdown of their own. 7-7 going into the third quarter. Broncos take a 3-point lead. Okay, Ravens take a 4-point lead. Broncos take a 3-point lead. We're going to send possession by possession here. I don't want to miss anything crazy. Broncos are down 4. Herbert delivers a dot to Devon Vele, Utah kid. We're going to send to the end of this position. Can the Broncos go down there and get points? And they do. There's a minute left in this game, guys. Can Burrow and the Ravens lead a comeback, or like I guess a game-winning drive? 1:52 seconds. Oh my God, here we go. They're in shotgun. They got obviously their boy Derrick Henry to the right. Can Joe Burrow do it? Can he get himself back to school on the second team? He's sacked by Zach Allen. 2nd-17. Clock is ticking. Ravens have 3 timeouts. They don't need to burn them here today. Or burn them right now, I guess you could say. 2nd-17. Burrow looking at the ref. It is okay, Burrow. You just got sacked by the Broncos. Obviously, I want the Broncos to win this whole experiment. That would be really cool. I already know how good the Broncos are in sim now. It's okay. 1:30 seconds left. Shotgun again. They got Mark Andrews out right. They got Derrick Henry to the right of Burrow. He's looking at his receivers, getting pressure. Oh my God, Tolono's bungle with a diving pick. Is that going to be the end of the game? I don't think so. The Broncos just need to get some points. Tolono, Hufanga, new sign. I don't know why Brandon Jones is emo. Bro, diving pick. Yo, Burrow through a duck. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at the diving. Oh, absolutely not. I didn't mess with no rosters. I didn't put nobody in charge. I didn't mess with no depth charts. The only thing I really did was make the starting quarterbacks who's supposed to start. I put Spencer Rattler starter for the Falcons. He went crazy. Didn't make the playoffs, unfortunately. And obviously I made Shador starter for the Steelers, and we all seen how that went. Broncos just need to run the ball here. 1:19 seconds left. The Ravens got all timeouts, so they should have a chance to get the ball back here. Whoa, Herbert throwing the ball. The shotgun. We seen him throw the ball against the Raiders. He ended up throwing a pick. Ravens burned the first time out. Broncos just literally need 3 yards to put this game on ice. Oh my God, this game's scared with the Broncos throwing the ball. 2nd-3 on the 25-yard line, 24-yard line. Herbert, please just run it. Oh my God, he throws it across the middle to Cortland Sutton, his number 1 wide receiver. The Ravens burn the Ravens burn the last time out. That should pretty much be the end of this game. They don't have the 2-minute warning. They have 3. They have 1 timeout. They burn 2 of them, and that is going to be the end of the game. The Broncos do pull off the upset, beating the number 1 seed in the AFC by Joe Burrow and the led Ravens. The Broncos are going to the Super Bowl. Oh my God, they're going to the Super Bowl with Herbert. Herbert is not the choker we think he is. It's the cursed Chargers organization. And the Broncos pull off the upset. Rankings-wise, 12-6, beating the 15-2 Ravens. 15-3 now with a loss. Peter Gaffney, legendary head coach that's never existed. Beating Harbaugh, a top 20 coach of all time. Guys, let's go watch the NFC Championship. I'm going to watch the Lions game. Jordan Love and the Legends, but let's just go straight to the Super Bowl. I'm excited for this little video that we have conducted here. We already know who our starting quarterback is. It is Justin Herbert. They made it to the Super Bowl, guys. We're going to go see who the Broncos are playing in the Super Bowl, guys. I want to show you guys something before we get to the Super Bowl that I didn't force window, but I didn't pull no witchcraft off for the Broncos as a Broncos fan. I just wanted to show you guys for that validation. See, I don't think I'm out here pulling strings and pulling shit out my ass. The Broncos are playing the 7th-ranked Panthers in the Super Bowl. Oh my God, that's so interesting. The Super Bowl 50 rematch. You guys can see Broncos let's go to team schedule. I just want to show y'all. I don't have no reason to lie. Broncos, no force wins here. They lost to the Jaguars earlier in the year. They beat them in the playoffs. They lost to the Commanders earlier in the year. Raiders earlier in the year. Lost to the Jets. They lost to the Eagles. And they lost to the Titans. Oh, God. Disgusting work. With that being said, guys, it's Super Bowl time, bro. Let's watch the Super Bowl presentation. I'm not messing with no player ratings. You guys already know how this is going to go. Let's see who wins the Super Bowl if all quarterbacks switch teams in their division. As overall wise, but Baker Mayfield is the underdog, bro. Starting off 0-0, Baker leads the lead charge 7-3. Broncos are down. Broncos are down by 7. Broncos tie the game with Herbert. Can Herbert lead them to a Super Bowl? Broncos are up 3. The Broncos are up 10 points. Hold up, guys. The Broncos are playing up 7. They're up. Hold up. We got to slow it down. Who has the ball right now? The Panthers have the ball. Baker Mayfield needs to lead a game-winning drive or a game-tying drive. Unless they go for 2, then it'll be a game-winning drive in the Super Bowl. Let's see what happens here. They get to the 2-minute warning, guys. Once again, Baker Mayfield has to lead a game-winning drive to either tie in the Super Bowl or go for 2 and win the Super Bowl. Can Baker Mayfield do? We are about to find out. Hopefully not, as a Broncos fan. He's already on the 20-yard line, so I guess I missed most of the drive, but that is fine. We'll watch the 2 minutes from this point on. Baker Mayfield has superstar. Finds a man wide open. I couldn't tell you who that is. Is that Ian Thomas? I don't know. Baker Mayfield has no passing touchdowns on the day. 1 pick. Tolona Lufongo has been a player that we've been seeing make splash play after splash play. Obviously, the game-winning pick against Joe Burrow and the Ravens. That sounds so weird coming out of my mouth. Ugh. Man, with that being said, bro, can we get it done? Dre Greenlaw. Who is that? Dre Greenlaw with the superstar ability. Bro, he misses the tackle. Chuba Hubbard. 15 rushes for 58 yards, a minute and 30 seconds left. If the Panthers don't score here, we should see another drive out of the Broncos, no matter what happens here, hopefully. I want to see this go down to the wire. If the Broncos does, it is what it is. Can the Panthers get it done and pull off the upset run of the century? Get sacked by number 51. I don't know who that is. I think it is Q Robinson, our rookie. Shout out to Q Robinson on the sack timeout in the 4th quarter. I think Panthers have like 1 or 2 timeouts left. Both got 3, 3rd down, 4. Bro, it's a tongue twister right now. They have 1 timeout left. They're down 7. They are on the 10-yard line. Baker gets sacked now by Chris Abrams, drained with 5 tackles in the day. 4th down. If the Panthers don't score here, the Broncos are actually Super Bowl champions with Justin Herbert. This is so crazy to watch as a Broncos fan. Seeing what they're able to do right here. Panthers have a chance to go down there and win this game. Tie the game right here. 4th down. This is the final play of the Panthers season. Can they do it? They throw it up. And it's picked off by PS2. That should be the game. Are the Broncos going to kneel out, or they're going to come out and throw the ball like they have done against former teams? PS2 with the game-winning pick. It's so cinematic. The defensive player of the year, the heart and soul of that Broncos defense, gets a pick. He throws up to Xavier Legette. It looks like wasn't able to get what he wanted, but I actually thought he caught it at first. And PS2 kneels in the end zone. Is that going to be the end of the game? Herbert and Dobbins, both Chargers players, coming out there to win the game for the Broncos. It looks like Herbert is not the problem in Los Angeles. It is the Chargers, and the Broncos are going to win the Super Bowl because they're kneeling, guys. Let's watch the camera fall.
Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. And the Broncos have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Wow, you talk about a compelling Super Bowl. That's as good as we could ask for, Greg. A struggle tight till the end, but ultimately, one team had a little bit more. They are now the champions.
And as in the case in so many Super Bowls, Mike, your entire franchise, and for a lot of these players, their legacies are altered by a play here, a play there. This could have been a totally different outcome, but let's give credit to the champs. They made the plays when they needed, and that's NFL ball, and I'll tell you what, they're going to enjoy this celebration.
Commissioner Goodell will hand the Lombardi Trophy to the Denver Broncos, champions of Super Bowl 60. So that'll do it for another sensational...
Guys, that is going to wrap up the video, bruh. Justin Herbert and the Broncos won the Super Bowl when every quarterback switches divisions, bro. I gotta go get my thumbnail, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Broncos versus Panthers. Baker Mayfield seems like to be one of the best quarterbacks in Carolina history, behind obviously Cam Newton. Man, I would do this. Maybe if y'all want to see a part 2, let me know. Maybe I'll move quarterbacks to the opposite conference, like the AFC West quarterbacks went to the NFC West, vice versa, bro. But with that being said, guys, this is what happens if all quarterbacks switch divisions, man. Justin Herbert won the Super Bowl on the Broncos. You guys seen, I already showed y'all the schedule. I didn't force win this. I didn't do nothing like that from that sort, bro. The Broncos were able to get it done and win when it mattered. So with that being said, guys, it's going to wrap up the video, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I might do a little pack opening for the YouTube channel. So with that being said, bro, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video, bro. Man, the Broncos getting the Super Bowl win, as the Broncos said. Cinema. Herbert actually not being a playoff choker. Cinema. So with that being said, guys, I love all y'all. Man, God first. God bless, bruh. If y'all want to see more experiments, I think I got some more shit cooked up in the lab. I thought about this when I was just playing, thinking like, yo, what if Herbert was on the Broncos? What if Mahomes was on the Raiders and Burrow swap, all that? So, with that being said, guys, for the most part, bro, that is gonna wrap up the video. But once again, I appreciate all y'all boys. Real talk, bro. Hopefully this video does numbers. I want to do more experiments and stuff like this, but this is basically what happens, bro. If every quarterback swap teams in their division, bro. Y'all can see, bro. Herbert and the Broncos, bro, best team in the league. Yeah, feel me. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Ravens and Burrow were gonna do that thing, but they obviously didn't, bro. But with that being said, guys, I hope all y'all had a great day, bro. I love all y'all boys. I'm kind of yapping now. I might film a pack opening on Mutt, bro, just to show y'all a little. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm gonna be ripping crazy packs, but I'm still a broke boy. I still work at 9 to 5, bro. I'm not rich. I can't be spending $200 on packs like most of these YouTubers. So, but with that being said, guys, I hope y'all all enjoyed the video today, bro. God first, God bless. I fuck with every single one of y'all boys. Stay safe out there, bro. It's a crazy world, man. Yeah, man.